The hungry dummies.
Go is, I guess we used to live in Australia. I still live in Australia and visiting the Golden Gate Bridge today.
Nice.
Um, and you've moved to London,
Yeah.
not London, Didcot,
Yeah.
and we've decided to do this little chat
Yes,
on
it's
a
a nice
weekly
little chat.
basis or a fortnightly basis
Mm.
instead of talking over the phone, so we can make billions of dollars being influencers.
Being influencers and informative podcasters.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it took you 1 hour to figure out how to use Zoom
Yeah.
because
So,
you're a grandfather now.
yeah, as soon as you reach the age of 30 years old, you're
Yeah.
practically a grandpa.
And I see you've grown a little beard for this special episode to try and look more like Gerard Butler.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly why I've grown this beard. I
We
see
wanted
you've
all our influencees to see that you're Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah. What have you seen?
I've seen you've cut your hair to look really corporate and like a young,
Gerard Butler.
yeah, Gerard Butler.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah,
Grandpa Butler. I'm young, handsome Butler.
yeah. So both butlers.
Yeah. For a run today, and obviously was thinking about this, and then that you now run, and I was thinking Pat now runs, and how the
Hmm.
three of us 2 years ago would just gorge ourselves in food, go to Frango's,
Yeah.
and now I'm counting every calorie, running s-
I
stupid amounts of Ks each week to try and just come back to a normal weight.
I mean, I've thought about this 6 times over the last week of how it's so difficult to burn calories, yet it's the easiest thing in the world to consume calories, and
Oh,
how
it's so delicious.
it's just not right.
No, but I mean, it's also because we've gotten used to being absolute fatzos over the last 20 years.
It's true, but I feel like the world's like almost encouraging you to be a fatso.
I don't know. I go on social media and it's just jacked guys and
Yeah, I
big
guess.
fucking people running marathons and lifting 200 kilos.
Yeah. I guess it depends what you're influenced by. I mean, I'm kind of the same. All of mine are like diet boys, eating fruit and steak, and that's all they eat. Whereas I guess
Yeah.
if you're watching like Hungry Dummy stuff, it's just huge burgers and the most,
Oh, it's the best.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, it depends which account I'm on. It's got a few accounts now. My
Yeah.
normal account is all food and fishing,
Yeah.
and then conspiracy theories, pretty much. And then dummies, obviously, but I don't go on really dummies that much.
Yeah.
And then I got my running
Yeah.
Instagram, which is just all running and gym.
Yeah. My normal ones just become more running, gym, health dudes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Beard
what I'm
growing.
beard growing, Gerard Butler fan pages, and yeah. Um,
But like right now, this conversation's been pretty boring.
of course it's been boring. You're talking to me. Why would it not be boring? I feel
Yeah.
like I bore myself in conversation. I start talking, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what is this guy
I
talking about?
know.
Like,
I
shut
know.
up.
I look at myself in the mirror and think, oh my God,
He's
who
so
is this
handsome.
boring? Who is this boring, handsome guy?
What, so you think you're boring too?
No, I'm just trying
Yeah,
to make you feel better.
it's not
I
helping at
think I'm
all.
a god. I look at myself in the mirror and go, oh yeah.
I think I'm in San Francisco, baby.
Yeah. No, I like myself.
That's good. So you can listen to yourself talk for hours. You should basically do a podcast by yourself.
I wouldn't want anyone to listen to it. Just myself.
Just you and the Wu-Tang album in Tasmania. listening privately.
Aren't they doing it? They're playing it, right?
They are playing it, yeah.
That's pretty boss.
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty crazy experience, but also could be a gimmick.
What do you mean? What's the experience?
I don't know, it's just like the whole history of Wu-Tang, and it's like in the art exhibition, an immerse
Oh,
yourself experience.
Mocha, whatever it is.
Mona, yeah,
Mona.
Mocha.
Um, and then didn't I thought that Shrekli guy bought it?
Is he
Shrekli?
is he a crypto guy?
Yeah, he's the guy that bought all like the HIV rights or something. Shrekli.
I've got here Pleaser DAO, a non-fungible token collector group. That's what I've got.
What's this
I don't know.
guy? And he went to jail. Like he's a tech guy. Dan Shrekli, I thought his name was.
Probably Martin Shrekli.
Martin.
Yeah,
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 Martin
yeah.
Shrekli.
I haven't heard
You
of
know
him, to be
him?
honest. No.
Um, he like he did some douchey things. Like he bought yeah, bought Daraprim, a life-saving drug used to treat a rare genetic disorder by over five and made it cost 5,000% more than it used to be. So all these people that are relying on the drug to survive, he just bought all the rights and made it 5,000 times more expensive.
Mm. Sounds pretty evil. Sounds like a villain.
Yeah, yeah, he's pretty villainous.
Mm.
Um,
Is he locked up
Farmer
at the
Bro.
moment?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he did buy the Wu-Tang album,
Oh, right. There you go. You're
but
right.
maybe, but maybe he had to give it up or something.
Man, I'm
Oh
reading
yeah, handed
here.
it over to US prosecutors in 2018 after being convicted of defrauding investors.
Mm. Are you just gonna have a deep dive into Martin Shkreli now? Sounds
Yeah,
pretty. It's pretty great in last name, to be honest. Shrek.
I know. Have you seen Shrek was based on this wrestler from Albania?
No,
I
I
think it was
haven't
from
actually.
Albania. Should look at a photo. He looks exactly like Shrek.
Is it Action Bronson?
No, just look up Shrek-based wrestler.
Shrek-based wrestler.
Maurice Tillett. Plug that.
Oh, gone. He actually looks so much like him,
Yeah,
especially that one photo. Pretty hairy dude, and his head's
yeah,
huge.
yeah. He looks a lot like him.
Oh, his face is spot on. Wow.
Yeah,
Even his ears. Like, obviously, they're
yeah.
not all good ears, but they're pretty massive.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
Uh,
ask, have you seen The Bear? I feel like that keeps popping up the show.
the
And
bear.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I watched the first season. It was pretty
yeah.
good. Pretty stressful.
Stressful.
Um,
I guess the cook
yeah,
life.
it's pretty stressful. But I didn't get into it.
No, no character
And
development.
I think there is. I think it I think I could go back in and watch it. But
Mm,
so this morning I just finished House of Cards. Well, up until the last season.
yeah,
Um, the character development there is nuts.
yeah. I still need to get into that, to be honest. But
Fuck, it's good, man. Like the first season, it's a bit tough to get into, but
yeah,
makes sense why it's one of the best shows of all time.
yeah,
Spacey's unreal.
yeah. He's
Un
he's an incredible
Unreal.
actor. Like,
Yeah, he's
I was,
so good.
I
But
was.
this is like the best performance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you believe he's Frank Underwood. You forget he's Kevin
Yeah,
Spacey.
yeah, yeah. I thought he was pretty good in Seven from memory. I think that's
Oh
that.
yeah, of course.
And I'm forgetting what's the
Usual
yeah, that's
Suspects.
the one. Yeah, Usual Suspects. Yeah,
American Beauty. Like
I
he's
don't think
done
I've
a lot
seen
of good
American.
movies.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He was on Lex. I still need to listen to it.
That's what made me watch it. I
Ah,
listened to
fair.
him on
Yeah,
Lex,
yeah, yeah,
and then like 2 days after we started watching House of Cards.
yeah. From the start.
Yeah,
No, but
So I've been watching it for a while now.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I listened to that Lex episode the day it came out.
yeah.
So however long that's been. That's all we've been watching.
Nice. And then I don't know, Gladiator 2. I'm like, the trailer looks pretty incredible, but then they use this terrible, well, not a terrible song, but the wrong song for the trailer. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I saw Denzel's in it.
Yeah, which is
And
always great.
Denzel's, yeah,
Yeah,
he's so good.
yeah. They used that No Church in the Wild Jay-Z song.
How's that go?
There's a king to the God. What's a God to a non-believer? You won't believe in anything. Boom, baka, 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 bum, baka, bum, boom, baka, 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 bum, baka, bum.
I only know 99 Problems by Jay-Z. I don't really know any of his other
Don't
songs.
know. What about actually it's a hard knock life.
For us.
Us,
I
yeah.
just know the Dr. Evil version.
Same.
I don't know the Jay-Z version. No,
The
actually, what's the one with Kanye? Otis. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's a classic video clip, I feel, even though it's also again quite boring.
And Bad Boys. Dun 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 dun. We
We
ain't
ain't
going
going
nowhere.
nowhere.
We ain't
Jay-Z, yeah,
going
P. Diddy.
nowhere. We can't be stopped. We fab. Is that P. Diddy?
Yeah.
It's on the same person, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah. Have you ever seen these
How about,
videos? Well, yeah.
no, I was just gonna say how good Posty is at country.
Oh yeah.
Every song is just awesome.
Yeah. I can't believe how good he is, to be honest. I mean, I can because like I've told you, he's the most talented genre-changing musician that I can think of.
Well, has he changed any other genre before this?
Well, no, but as in he can change genre and just absolutely smash it.
Well, yeah, I guess Beyonce, this country song was
Yeah,
pretty big.
yeah. He had a country album, not just a song.
Oh, did she have a whole country album?
Yeah,
Did you listen to her?
no,
No.
ain't no Texas.
Oh, down, 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 down.
Um,
Do you like the Billie Eilish song I sent you?
I mean that's a massive song,
Yeah, but
but
it's good, isn't it?
what the cover, the covers are good. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love it. The covers are way better. I wish you just sang it in acoustic.
I don't even know if I can remember what the normal one sounds like, but yeah.
Feather,
Feather,
we belong
gather
together.
in me. Nice. We should
Um,
probably do that.
yeah.
I just
Um,
love that one chick you were showing me that was pouring a cup of tea, so chilled and just the best
oh,
singer ever. Like,
so beautiful.
yeah,
Such a
amazing.
beautiful voice.
Yeah,
I know.
seems like a
I
lot of
was
people
when
have a good voice.
It's crazy. Like I
Mm,
was talking this with Beth yesterday. Like
yeah.
TikTok and Instagram's like actually pretty awesome because
Oh,
you
it's
just see how
amazing.
many skilled people there are.
Mm.
And like these people 20 years ago would have just had to suffer and go to a
Yeah.
corporate life and do
Or
nothing their whole
or
lives.
they try and go to like a talent acquisition or America's Got Talent.
Maybe.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
No,
Because
yeah.
probably most of the people tell them you're never gonna fucking
Yeah, they're probably
succeed.
too shy and boring
Yeah.
to
Go do
try.
a degree in marketing and
Yeah.
earn 50K a year and hate your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. I was also thinking the other day, I wonder how long all this social media, like, everyone's obsessed with content these days. I wonder how much longer that's gonna, or is that just a forever thing?
Well, I reckon in some form.
Mm.
It'll probably change medium.
Because I don't know, my attention span is just getting worse and worse, and it's annoying me.
Yeah, I feel like I still like long form content though.
Actually, now I think I do like long form as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I yeah, I still but no, for sure. I think the medium's gonna change. Like in the past people still like content, whether it's television or newspapers or whatever the hell they were listening
Yeah,
to.
I guess it's just changed. Like, it's pretty crazy
Yeah.
of people listening to the radio as a form of content.
Yeah.
Like that's where they would get everything.
It
Sports,
could
news,
just
like
be like downloads, you know? You're just
yeah.
downloading information into your head.
Yeah. Have you have you listened to the Neuralink dude on Rogan? I haven't listened to it yet, but
Nah, well,
I need
I saw he was only like on for like an hour 40,
yeah,
and I
that's
feel like generally when Rogan does like ones under 3 hours, they're usually trash.
fair enough. Yeah.
And he actually said that in one of the pods I remember, like,
Oh, really?
if I don't really like the conversation, it generally ends early.
Fair. That's
But I
cool.
do want to listen to it.
Yeah. Maybe he was just too much information going on there and it was just boring.
Yeah, maybe. You could already predict the whole podcast.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, content's pretty great though. Like you do see some crazy stuff on the internet. I was just watching a hippo get its teeth cleaned by some dude,
Oh yeah.
and it's
The most
crazy.
dangerous animal in the world.
Yeah, the most dangerous animal, and he's just patting its huge tongue and stuff. And
Have you seen hippos swimming?
I think you've told me about this before. I haven't.
I only heard about it a week ago, so
Oh,
probably not.
okay. Well, then someone told me about it.
So they don't actually like swim in the water. They're like bounce flowing. I don't know. You can plug that later.
Yeah, I'll plug it for sure. The first thing that pops up when I dive it in, hippos can't swim, question mark. So I guess,
Yeah, it's a thing. The videos are
yeah,
pretty nuts.
I'll get into that. I'll get into that.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, aren't they regarded as the most powerful and most dangerous animal?
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
so.
this video actually just crunches four apples, like boom, like
Oh, you should see the
hot.
watermelon ones.
Oh, can
Mm.
I love
Yeah.
watermelon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also saw this guy. I mean, I think I've seen it before, but cooking an emu egg, like making scrambled eggs out of one emu egg. And I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. But I don't know.
That is pretty cool.
You get so
And
much
we
egg out of one egg.
Yeah, so we have at work like we do when new people start an introduction, like your role, your title, and like fun interesting thing about you. One of my colleagues, he just got the best one and he just trumps it every time. That he
Nice.
grew up on an emu farm.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool in the UK.
I thought there was going to be a joke towards it. I was
No,
waiting for, but
no,
that is
no,
so
like
cool.
like give me an interesting fact about yourself.
I grew
Oh
up on
yeah,
an
I
emu
grew up on.
farm.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool,
Everyone's like, oh, I've lived in two countries, or like
which is still pretty cool. But I mean, an emu
I.
farm's pretty unique.
It's very unique,
Yeah, because you could just be able to live on a normal farm. That's normal.
which is still cool.
Yeah, definitely cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, emu farm, pretty unique. Emus also terrify me. It's one of these
they are
animals
scary. They're
I hate.
scary.
They have them always at like I don't know the zoos and kids love them, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how? It's bloody terrifying.
Oh, I have a nightmare memory of an emu. I don't know if it's actual a vivid memory though, or photos.
Oh, so this actually
Now,
happened, but not a dream.
yeah, at like one of those old Australia towns. Do you ever go to those as a kid where like people are dressed in old uniform and they're like
No,
reenacting?
I didn't know they had
Uh,
those. I thought they'd just
well,
be a
yeah, they do.
America thing. Yeah.
And there was an emu there, and I was eating an apple, and the emu was chasing me, and then like took the apple from my hand. I'm like crying. Like the photos are funny, but
Yeah.
to me they're like
That's
scarred me.
that's pretty traumatic.
Yeah, it was heaps traumatic.
I mean, I think for me it was that scene. Also in is it Dude, Where's My Car? They've got ostriches or emus.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. Like pops
I
its head
can't
out
remember
of
the
the.
scene.
I think he pops his head out of the car at the back. And like, ah, they finally get their car. I could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
wrong. I
yeah,
haven't seen
yeah.
that movie in a long time as well.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
So Ashton Kutcher's watching 90s show.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I saw that pop up and I was like, should I watch that? And oh, it's a
you
bit of
know
a
what?
commitment.
Like it's of course it's not that 70s show because that's one of the greatest shows of all time.
Yeah,
But they've done a decent job. They've done
just
like as good as they can.
Just
A pretty good job considering like
mm,
how tough of a situation they'd be in.
yeah. I mean, it's great that they've got is it Red and what's her name? Kitty?
Kitty,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good.
yeah, yeah, and
Uh,
like Foreman makes an appearance. Donna
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
like there in some episodes.
I remember I loved that 70s show. That's so good.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. I think it's like you watch videos on about it, it's so authentic. Like they're saying they actually just were the best friends. They're so young and they just laugh all the time and do unscripted stuff.
Were they?
Yeah. Like there's a scene where uh, I think it's when they're in the circle and Kutcher's just laughing uncontrollably. It's because he's actually laughing uncontrollably, and which makes everyone else laugh
Right,
uncontrollably. And then another one where he actually falls over. It's just unscripted, and he's just a funny, clumsy boy.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kelso is pretty good.
yeah.
Um,
I think still
the
Foreman's the best from memory.
oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all
yeah,
great. Fez is
yeah,
really good.
yeah,
Hyde's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, the new characters like you can't beat the
Yeah,
old characters,
yeah, yeah.
but it is good.
I was gonna ask if you've seen the Tour de France doco. That's what I've been watching. It's pretty gun.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. It makes you just want to be a bike rider, but at the same time, it also doesn't because falling
Get
off
on
looks.
roids.
Yeah,
They're all on roids. Every single one of them.
you think so, but they're also
I, I'm
ridiculously
certain.
thin. Like they're so thin.
What does that mean?
Like they're skin and bones. They're anorexic.
Yeah, but you could still be on roids.
Yeah. Are you just
Like not
talking about?
all roids make you massive. There's like
Yeah,
Winstrol and shit like that.
but he's as far as their fitness or their strength or endurance or recovery or
All
all of
yeah,
that.
all of that.
Yeah,
All of that.
yeah.
Uh,
I mean, it's pretty incredible. But I was also looking
Yeah.
at like the winners, and it's pretty crazy. Good old Armstrong just wiped out. Uh,
What about
7 years?
Cadell?
No,
Didn't
Cadell's.
Cadell
I don't
do
think
pretty
so.
well for a while?
Oh no, he won the tour. I'm just saying Armstrong got disqualified.
Yeah.
So now when you look at the records, like from whatever year, like 2013 to whatever it was, it's all disqualified. There's no winner. I'm like, it's
Oh,
pretty.
they didn't make second place the winner.
Nah. I think they were
Oh,
saying that that whole field was
on the
roiding.
juice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes you just
Yeah.
want to exercise, really. Kind
Yeah.
of. I mean, also the countryside of France is pretty beautiful. So it's like I'd ride through that.
Yeah, I'd rather just drive and eat there though than ride a bike and throw up every night.
It's very true. It'd be really tiring. And
Uh,
there, yeah.
Imagine just driving and stopping at a nice bed and breakfast and four
Baguette.
more croissants, please.
Just un baguette, s'il vous plaît.
Another glass of rouge, silver play.
I'm not driving. Uh,
Yeah, that'd be much better.
yeah. And would you swim in the, is it the Seine in Paris?
Well, didn't they just say that you shouldn't swim there?
Yeah, but now the mayor of Paris is swimming there, so it seems like it's fine. Just wear a
Well,
wetsuit.
apparently everyone was trying to line up pooing at the same time so the poo would hit him. Did you read that?
No, I didn't. That's pretty French,
So
I
in
guess.
in yeah, in protest, the French love to protest.
Yeah.
They all figured out like at what time they'd all have to go to different bridges or whatever and do a poo. So they would line perfectly with his swim and hit him. But then they
Did
got
that
wind of the big
go in,
plan.
did they?
Got wind. And then they had to reschedule his swim. Are you meditating?
Yeah, I am meditating.
What kind
Unfortunately,
of
I don't meditate during the weekend, which is probably a good time to do it. But anyway, I just, whatever reason, I don't end up doing it.
yeah, no, I've been the same, but now I've dropped off like the last week and a bit. I just now do it on the bus on days I go in the
Doing a
office.
bus. Fuck, that's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It
Oh,
seems
it's
like the
nowhere near as
worst place
quality.
to meditate. Yeah.
But a colleague was telling me that's how he's been doing it for like the last 7 years.
7 years.
And I'm like, oh well, it makes sense. You want to be able to meditate in situations like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I've started doing it. But then yeah, I've been lazy otherwise. Stopped journaling as well. I was
Oh
really
yeah.
enjoying that.
That seems like one you'd have to keep up with and make yourself do. Same with meditating,
Yeah.
really. All those things. It's stuff that benefits you that you just don't want to do. Makes no real
No,
logical sense.
no. And
Like I
it doesn't
love,
like it to have that immediate impact. You know, like you go for exercise and you
yeah,
feel like endorphins.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But the others, you know, it's that long term. It's
yeah,
like, can't be.
yeah, yeah. But I think that's what I like. Some of those meditations was like, this is your time. You're doing this for yourself.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah, yeah.
like,
It's nice,
that's
isn't it?
so true. But I'm also thinking about that at the gym. I'm like, when you're at the gym, you're training for yourself. You're not training for
Oh
anyone
yeah.
else, which
It's a
is
super
so,
selfish thing to do.
it's really selfish. And I love being
Yeah.
selfish. It's
Yeah.
so enjoyable.
Yeah.
I've also been so surprised how well, like, I guess maybe it's a bad thing to say, but pretty popular the gym in the UK. I thought it'd be
Yeah,
less
well, what else is
popular.
there to do?
I don't know, eat food, but
What
then
food? It's disgusting.
Burger King, KFC.
Literally the worst food in the world.
Have you seen that interview with the girl and the guy goes up to her, what's the best food in the world? He's like, British. He's like, what food from British? Popcorn.
Ah, in India, was it?
I don't think it's in India. But anyway, it's a gun video.
Oh, right. Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
As in, is it like a
British.
5-year-old?
No, I think she's like 16 or something.
Oh, popcorn's pretty yum,
I love
but
popcorn.
it wouldn't make the top 200 foods, I reckon.
Probably not. 200's a lot though.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. Like, is would you count one Red Rock Deli flavor as one, or do you count that as just Red Rock Delis, or do you count it as chips? Like, it depends how fragmented you go.
Well, there's four Red Rock Deli flavors that actually they've made so many good ones, the special editions,
Oh,
which they should keep making.
yeah, yeah. There's a new one that's Malaysian rendang, and it
Ooh,
tastes unbelievably the same.
that's
It's
a,
wild.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Like, you eat it, and there's nothing else it could possibly be but rendang.
that's crazy. I want to try it.
Yeah, I love them so much. Every time there's a new flavor, I can't not try it.
Yeah, it's crazy that the worst flavor. Well, it's a big call as well, but I feel like lime and black pepper could, I don't know, sea salt. I don't
No,
know.
they're good. Or,
They're,
yeah,
they're
it's got to be sea salt. Maybe like that vintage cheddar or something.
mm.
Back on the recording. Archer,
Segment two.
bang, Archer,
Boo.
bang, Archer, bang, Archer, bang, Archer, bang, Archer, bang.
Um, I think I just tore my shoulder, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Um,
I hate how much I get injured.
yeah. Well,
My hip's always so sore now.
I was thinking about my hip on my run. Now it's my hip that's hurting now.
Inside or outside?
Maybe inside hip.
Like in the groin.
No, no, I guess the outside then in the
Oh,
groin.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, now
Yeah.
my running hurts my outside, but like boxing it was always inside,
All right.
like near the groin.
Mine was still the outside. I don't think I've ever had inner groin pain, inner hip pain. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Those,
You
those,
want to brag anything about anything else?
well,
Oh,
now
I've
that I
never
think
had
about
any
it,
pain in my life. I've never
I've
had
been,
any problems in
I've
my
never
life.
been to the hospital. I've never been injured before.
So
Um,
everything just really works out for me.
my Garmin watch has told me my fitness age is 21 years old now.
Is that
So
what it says to you?
yeah, I was pretty happy
I
with
don't
that, to be
know.
honest.
Let's see mine. Okay. How do I look again?
I have no idea. Mine just notifies me because I'm so great.
Oh, then you just got reduced.
Yeah.
I think mine's probably better than yours, whatever it is. Where's my age? Fitness age. Oh, you're lucky, Gaff.
When are you 50?
21.5.
Oh, you're so fit. Mine was 21 and a half yesterday or the day before, and then it dropped me by a half.
How do I get it slower?
I don't know.
What's
I guess we
what's
are.
my smart scale tell me my ages though?
It's a smart scale.
I've got like a scale that measures all your stats like body water percentage, body fat percentage, BMI, all of that.
Oh, right. It's like
I
a
can,
physical
oh,
scale.
yeah. Oh no, it's metabolic age, not fitness age.
Can that do like yeah, body fat percentage as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Don't know how
fun.
accurate it is though, but it does.
Yeah. Is that just all done through Bluetooth?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a bit of a gimmick, but
yeah. I mean, stats are just
it's
fun.
all about like this as body fat percentage.
What?
Just the pinch
Elbows?
test. No, my elbows. I don't know.
Pinch test,
Isn't that what they do?
I guess. Well, my scale doesn't do that.
It starts pinching you. Starting
But
pinch.
I've got so much excess skin
You're like fat
because,
bastard.
well, yeah, I mean, since when I got back from the States, I guess a long time ago now. Well, I'm
Mm.
currently in San Francisco, obviously,
Obviously,
but
yes, yes.
that I was 32 kilos different from now. How nuts is that?
That's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's
A
so
lot.
much.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your body was carrying that around with you.
I know, so much.
Yeah,
I mean, it was all in my biceps, but
I had 5 kilo abs, six pack.
yeah, just a good 16 kilos on these machines.
Oh,
Have you seen The
um,
Machine?
no, I want to watch that as well.
Terrible movie.
Oh, it's such a letdown. But also unsurprising.
Yeah. But the idea was good,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I feel like
quite disappointing.
Kreischer's been getting a lot of hate recently, from what I've been seeing. I don't know, maybe
For
not.
what? For losing weight?
No, then he's just not funny.
Yeah, well, because he's lost weight.
Has he lost weight?
Yeah, he's lost heaps of weight.
I don't know.
But I still think he's funny.
I think he's funny. Oh yeah, I guess he has lost a lot of weight. I
Yeah.
guess I just forgot how fat he was.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, fair. I was listening to this Gun podcast on the run this morning.
Mm.
It's all about the happiness expert, but it's just what's his name? Um,
John
Mo
Lennon.
Mo Gawdat.
Don't know him.
Oh, he's gone. I'll link you. Um, he was a pioneering wing of Google X, Moonshot Factory. But
He
yeah,
looks pretty friendly.
yeah, he looks like a friendly guy. But once again, I feel like a genius, but he's just talking about expectation management and stuff that's out of your control and that sort of stuff.
Like what are your big learnings?
Um, well, he's sort of talking about like I've always wanted to have 16 cars, and he's like, oh yeah, I got 16 cars, and then the reason he got 16 cars is because the first one he got, he's like, oh, don't really like it. it's not what I wanted. And you got another one, you're like, oh, this isn't fast enough. I'll get another car. Oh, I don't like the color of this one. Another one, that sort of aspect. I was like, yeah, that's true. There's always something better or something more fulfilling.
Yeah, well, I was having a similar chat about it a few days ago. And what is how do you get content? How do you be
You, ca-
happy?
you can't. Well, that's the most negative thing in the world. But I mean, you got to be grateful for what you've got. Is I think the big. Well, I've always, yeah, gratitude's so key.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it comes back to just Nietzsche, suffering.
Suffering, really. You come all the way back to suffering.
Yeah, because if you're grateful for what you've got, you're acknowledging with what you've got and
Mm.
acknowledging that those things are making you grateful. So you're bringing it back to materialism and then saying, okay, well, that means these
Well,
things are
not,
making me
but
grateful, so
not
I could have
necessarily,
more.
but not necessarily materialism. Well, I
Like
guess
what?
is having a family materialism or having friends materialism.
I get. I think Buddhism would say that's materialism
Okay,
to some
well,
extent.
yeah. Or having a roof. Yeah, I guess having a roof over your head's pretty
That's
materialism.
materialism.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, once again, I need to look into niche more, but
Yeah, it's like that. I think that's what is suffering and overcoming the suffering. That's that moment of true happiness.
that's what I've also been hearing is that it's like all these marathon runners, like it's not finishing the marathon that's great. Just it's the training and then during that marathon. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
I've been seeing reels about post-marathon blues
Yeah, it's a
because
thing.
like you finish it and you've trained all this time for it and you do all of this and then like
And then it's
you
done.
lose purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Then what?
Yeah, exactly. Then
I
I
mean, I
guess
think
you
that's
got to
like
go for the next thing, the ultra or whatever it
I
is.
think that's what we're talking about. Like it's so important to have that purpose or reason why you're doing something or why you're suffering. But yeah,
Yeah, but the event is fleeting.
yeah.
So it's the suffering, like you said, the training is
Mm.
important. You know,
Yeah,
re
yeah. It's
reaching the
like
summit of the mountain, you can look and then you're like, oh, okay, that's nice.
I've done that, yeah.
I've done that.
Now what's the
But it's
next
the
summit? What's the
climbing the
next challenge?
mountain
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the suffering.
I guess is the suffering, yeah. I think I just the word suffering is I just don't like it.
No, but
But no one does.
I
That's the
think,
suffering.
yeah, I think you if you can learn to like the suffering, that's when you get content.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Goggins goes on this for ages.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah, I was gonna ask, what did you get up to this weekend, mate?
This weekend.
Yeah,
Um,
this
so
past
just then
weekend.
I was playing a bit of snooker.
Oh yeah, are you still gunning it? Are you still
No, I barely play
all right?
because I used to play
Because
midweek after work and just too wrecked or at the
yeah,
office or whatever now.
yeah.
Um, but I played with Dan and I played with Pedro.
Oh yeah, is Pedro
Um,
any good?
oh yeah, he's pretty good now.
True. Is he still a
Yeah, he's
freak
pretty
at
good.
chess?
I think he spends most of his time playing snooker.
Nice. Okay. Because I was
Um,
gonna say, like, I've been playing chess and it's been getting, I'm so bad.
what rank are you now?
I've been getting worse.
What do you mean?
I'm like, I don't
Are you
know.
above 1200?
No, I wasn't.
No.
I've been playing chess.com. I don't know if that's different. Probably
Yeah, some
is.
people say it's harder. I don't know.
Well, anyway, let's just say I think my top rank on chess.com was like 850 for 3 minutes or something like that,
Oh,
which I
it's
thought was
terrible.
good. But now I'm like a 644, which is dreadful.
Why'd you switch?
I don't know, it's on the computer. Don't want to look at phone, small screen, I guess.
Oh, I like being able to use my thumb though for quick movement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The keypad's pretty. shit, but
Yeah. And then I went for my long run in the morning,
nice.
interval long run.
Into a long run.
Um, yeah, doing like a Garmin program.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What program? Is it a
and
half or something? Or what's
yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
nice.
and after that, I ate a Nutella croissant and a raspberry pistachio tart to
Oh
make
yeah,
up
is that
for all
what
the
Beth
calories I
posted?
lost. Oh,
It looked unbelievable.
chef's kiss.
So annoying how saying chef's kiss is not as good as
Yeah, it
a
was really
certain
good.
yeah.
And
Where was
then
that from?
son of a baker,
Son of
really
a
yummy.
baker. I've never heard of that before.
There's a couple like Bondi Botany,
Oh,
but there's
true.
this other joint called Bush, and it is, I reckon, the best patisserie in Sydney.
Crockenbush.
Unreal. It's so good.
How do you sp-
Also in Botany.
Croc? I have no idea how to spell that. I
Like
should, but
Crocs, Croque, and Bush, like mouth,
oh
French.
yeah. Crockenbush.
I think Bush means mouth in French. Um,
This is saying it's a dessert. Is that what you're talking
yeah, it
about, or is it
is.
a play?
It is
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
dessert, but the name of the
yeah.
place is called Bush.
Oh, okay. Patisserie.
Botany. That's right,
Botany.
Bush Botany.
Oh yeah, it's just popping up.
It's gun.
Oh, yeah.
Friday we had a work social event thing at half day, so went bowling and laser tag. It's pretty fun.
Bowling laser tag's pretty great.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
love to play laser tag. Is it still as
yeah,
fun
it's
as
pretty
I
fun.
remember it? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
when was the last time you played laser tag besides that?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know,
I thought,
10 years ago.
yeah, I was gonna say like when I was 15 or something,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
was so much
No, it was
fun
really
then.
fun.
Yeah,
It's definitely a lot more fun than paintball.
yeah.
Paintball hurts so much.
No, it's probably Nietzsche's favorite pastime.
It makes it better that it hurts, I guess, because it's a lot more like you really care. You
You
really
really
don't
don't want to
care.
get shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Laser tag, your gun just deactivates for 5 seconds and then it
That's a
doesn't
bit of
matter.
suffering.
So you can just run around doing whatever.
Was it a cool course? Like, could you go up and down and stuff?
No, it was that strike EQ.
Oh, strike.
Strikes, I mean, EQ's changed heaps. It's got like so many different entertainment things now.
I always forget that EQ is Fox
Fox
Studios. Like, I was
Studios.
thinking,
Yeah.
yeah, of Darling Harbour instantly. But anyway,
Mm.
well, has it gotten better or were? Oh,
There's more stuff, I guess.
yeah,
But
that's good.
yeah, I don't know. How was your weekend?
Pretty boring, I guess. No, it's all right. Um, went for a little lunch thing with one of Vanessa's friends, which is
Oh,
pretty
sweet.
chilled. Yeah.
Where you go?
Um, just to a mate's place nearby. Pretty chilled. Hung
Mate's
out.
place.
Yeah, mate. It's pretty boss. He's got I haven't seen this before. Their dining room table is actually a pool table.
Yeah, Chamber used to have a pool table dining room
Oh,
thing.
no, you're just making it all sound as great. But yeah, it was pretty. It's funny. It's pretty Kramer. Like they got little cue sticks,
Oh yeah.
Maestro. Um, yeah, I didn't have a game unfortunately, but maybe next time.
No.
But yeah, made some yum chicken tikka skewers on the barbie Friday night, so brought them over
Oh
for
yeah. I saw
leftovers on
you
Saturday.
put them on dummies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they came out all right, but I was thinking as well, they don't come out as red as what you think chicken tikka would look like in restaurants and stuff, but they just use red food coloring, so cheaters basically.
Oh, is that what's the go?
Yeah, or
Classic.
or like heaps of Kashmiri chili powder, which I don't have, which I also don't know is
You
that I'm guessing it's pretty spicy.
you got to use a tandoor.
You don't have to. I
It's
mean, it's more
completely different.
traditional.
Yeah, well, how did you cook them? Did you cook, what did you put them on?
on charcoal.
Yeah, on a grill?
Well, yeah, I had to use a grill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's already ruining it.
What, you want it to drip onto the flames? So what do you?
Yeah, and you don't want the direct heat from the metal, the grill. It needs
Yeah.
to not touch any direct heat. Like it needs to
So
almost be like an oven.
this is what you learned in India when we went to that guy.
Yeah. Like, all the best kebabs from wherever you are in the world, like on skewers, aren't touching grill.
Yeah,
They're
that makes
either on
sense.
coals like
Yeah.
that or they're on a rotisserie or whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to do that, but A, I need to get metal skewers, and B, I don't have metal skewers.
Yeah, you should get some.
Yeah.
What do you have? You have a
They,
Weber
yeah.
kettle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty essential.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had left to discuss was dinosaur bones selling at 44 million USD to a private owner. I was like, that's a pretty cool thing to buy.
Was that the Boneyard guy? Have you listened to him? Boneyard in Alaska, the Rogan guy?
Nah,
The Boneyard?
the
Oh, he's cool. I
boneyard.
love him.
Oh,
I love him. He's really cool.
is that his name? Boneyard.
Boneyard Alaska Rogan, if you write
Oh
that.
yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I'll have a listen to him. Um, no, basically, it's like a full Stegosaurus, I think. Thing.
A
I
full
don't,
Stegosaurus.
yeah. A Stegosaurus skeleton has become the most valuable fossil ever sold at auction. Pretty loss.
How much did it sell for?
44.6 mil US.
It's a fair bit.
It's yeah.
You know what? I've got a bit of a guilty pleasure of watching. What is it? Golden auctions on Netflix. It's like a auction reality show where they sell
All right.
collectibles like NBA cards and comic books and
I didn't
stuff.
know that was a show. Golden what?
Golden Touch, I think it's called or something like that. But Golden, like Goldin.
Oh yeah, yeah. King of Collectibles.
King of collectibles. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty right
Yeah.
up your alley.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh, I mean, they got Ric Flair, they got Logan Paul, they got Mark Zuckerberg. Don't know who that dude is. Mike
Yeah. Steve
Tyson.
Aoki.
Oh yeah. Just seems like
Peyton
Porn King.
Manning's producer.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. What's like the best thing you've seen, or is it just expensive
No, they're
stuff,
all
I'm guessing?
cool. I just
Yeah.
love that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectible stuff. You love material stuff, basically.
I do. I do,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like me, and I feel like I'm getting, well, no, I think I've always been, I like watches a lot now. I just love,
Watches.
yeah, I love seeing people's watches. Just, just all the
Yeah, I've
classic
never
ones.
never really cared
I
much
thought
for
you were
watches.
into it,
Yeah, like
kind
I
of.
I I did, but not enough. Like I didn't know enough about them
I feel like
to
I don't
read
know
about
enough,
them.
but I'm like, I like the look of that. I like I guess the craftsmanship.
Do you wear a watch?
I mean, I just wear Garmin, so
Garmin, yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
why I wouldn't wear a watch. But
yeah.
I guess if you're going on like, nice evening out, you want to dress
Well,
up a
you want to
little
see
bit.
your stats.
I know. I want to know what my
Yeah,
heart rate is. I want to know if
yeah,
I've got
exactly.
10,000 steps. I want to know if my age has decreased.
Yeah, yeah. That's the problem.
But yeah, also this watch world's pretty crazy as far as prices and rare stuff. And I don't know. Like, have you watched any of like John Mayer's watch collecting videos?
Uh, no.
It's just cool. I don't know. I find
Okay.
it cool. It's got cool old
Yeah,
Rolexes and stuff. And it's just one of those things people are passionate about, watch collecting
yeah.
and the
It's
stories
this,
behind the watches. I'm like, oh, this is cool.
but that's the same as any collection. The story
Yeah, I guess.
behind it, like it's the same, but just costs a lot more.
Yeah, I guess it's just I like watches, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what happens when you get older. You like either golf or watches or both.
yeah.